Some people would have been content with a U.S. championship and gone home, but these boys wanted it all and got it all.
You could always tell when Maine Endwell was scoring because it just got so loud.
As we begin the second half of the regular season, the playoff picture begins to take shape. What more can you ask for out of the first week than two defending state champions going head-to-head, defending Class C champion Shenango Forks, now in Class B hosting Class D champion Tioga.
Thank you, Jason. I'm here in Conklin, where this is going to be the new site for the Dick's Sporting Goods Distribution Center. Maine Endwell's Little League team's journey of brilliance will have to wait one more day as play has been suspended here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania at the Little League World Series, where this team just dominated New York State. They dominated the Mid-Atlantic region, and now they find themselves on the biggest stage here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania for the Little League World Series.
And obviously you clinched that bye with the win over Union Endicott. That is huge for the playoff system because there's only 3 teams in Class A. How much confidence is that heading into the postseason just 3 weeks away? And I'm Dan North. Several big games on the schedule, but perhaps none have more playoff implications than the Hogan Bowl. Shenango Forks rumbling, stumbling, and nearly falling over Tim McDonald. Talk about balance. This dude had me tripping. Over to another undefeated team, the Harpersville Afton Hornets hosting the Oxford Blackhawks. Homecoming weekend there as well. Early on, Blackhawks driving strong. Chris Martin going deep to Jonathan Hagee, who somehow makes the spectacular catch. And now we jump to those Buffalo Bills. Winners of 2 in a row. They are being hosted by the Los Angeles Rams. Starting out strong, Tyrod Taylor scrambling around. Man, this guy is elusive. Finally finding Justin Hunter in the back of the end zone. He tips those toes down. Just picked this guy up 2 weeks ago, did Buffalo. 2-0 New York, but bottom of the inning, who remembers this man? Ryan Howard bombs one off of Cologne. That's a 2-run shot, and it ties things up at 2. Very next inning, James Loney gets a pitch on the inside part of the plate and takes advantage of it. That one is gone, and he knew it. 4-2 lead for the Mets. And that's it for sports. We'll be back right after your evening lottery numbers.
And to live your dream, I mean, they'll talk about this forever.
Maine Endwell's Little League team is doing something not many 12-year-olds get to do: live out their dreams. 2 towns with a population combined of nearly 17,000 outbattled teams all across New York State, along with the Mid-Atlantic region. Now they have the task of trying to win the Little League World Series, an event they've been working toward for years.
Me and my wife we're on cloud 9 right now. You know, Jude's been working so hard all these years to get to this point, and it happened. It's unbelievable.
They're the first upstate New York team to make it to Williamsport in over 3 decades. Needless to say, it takes a pretty special team to make it to the Little League World Series.
These kids, they're on a whole new level now, especially with Matt Rowley helping them out, and just the support that they have from all the coaches, parents. It's pretty cool.
A New York team hasn't made it to the finals in the Little League World Series since 1964. Maybe this Maine Endwell team can catch fire and make a run in Williamsport. Dan North reporting for Fox 40 AC News.
So Vince, what was it like going back and forth? You obviously have to operate a family-owned business. What kind of was that experience like?
Well, you know, I have customers at work that say, have you been to every game? I said I would never, ever miss a game. And a 2-hour ride was just the excitement of me getting there and actually seeing him and my family was unbelievable. I mean, it was great.
And Alicia, I don't know if you were staying in a hotel out there or traveling back and forth.
Actually, I was traveling from Williamsport. I was traveling back and forth because Christian plays JV soccer for UE, and he had tryouts the first week that we were in Williamsport.
And Christian, you're the big brother here, so I bet it's easy for you to be like, oh man, I got soccer practice. Why is Jude getting all this attention? But from what your parents are telling me, you were obviously a great attitude about it, great sport. What was the whole experience like?
Oh no, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was just so fun to watch these boys play on a stadium and field that they've always dreamed about. We go there every year, like as a family vacation, just to watch the teams, and we always end up cheering for the Mid-Atlantic, like the Redland PA team last year. It was crazy.
Jude, what about you? You rep Union Endicott for your school, obviously, but Maine Enwell Little League.
Well, I mean, I've been playing with like the players on my team since I was like 6 years old, and I've like just been like really good friends with them. So I mean, I'm used to like hanging out with them for like travel basketball, travel baseball. Like they're all on my team, and just like before the season, we always like went to somebody's house just to hang out and have some fun.
It takes a lot, and I'm sure it takes a lot out of you guys to, to see them do this. But at the same time, the results, I mean, #1 in the world. I mean, nothing beats that.
Him asking Vince, after dinner, can we go down to Raleigh's and hit some balls? Can we go out back and try a new pitch with you? I can't tell you how many times, his balls are right in the basket here. His bag stays here. He practices his swings in the living room. It's normal for us. So for him to say, let's go do this, it'd be weird to hear him not say during the week, can we go hit some balls? Can we go work on pitching? And even with Christian, Christian plays lacrosse. They'll go out back. Christian gets his lacrosse stick, and he'll throw a lacrosse stick to Jude's glove.
What has that brothership been like, and really, really close group?
If I had like a problem or anything like that, if anybody on the team had a problem, every other teammate would just like help them out. And we really didn't get in like many arguments or like fights or anything. And if we did, we would like get over them in like the next 10 minutes. So it was just awesome having like all like my brothers.
I can honestly say I would not want Jude to be with anybody else besides Scott Rush, Joe Mancini, Joe Hopko as being his dad, and Matt Raleigh as well. They're really true friends. They're not just his teammates, they're his friends, and they'll be friends for life. And I can say that about the families too. The boys represented themselves so well about being a normal kid who loves the game, but also being kind and humble.
Well, when we went to the Mets game, whoever was walking us around said that we were gonna be able to go in the Mets clubhouse and their locker room and everything. So we walked in and they were playing mini hoop basketball and stuff. So we were like, oh my gosh, we can't wait to if we make it to the major leagues, just to see how it is just to play on the big stage again. And just seeing these experiences and what can happen later on in life is just means a lot to us, just to make decisions and all that.